Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Movie Madness, the show where I take a movie, break it down, give you my thoughts and feelings and what I like about it. So yeah, it's not really a review, just me just talking about what I like and when I can remember when I first watched it. So yeah, we're going to go straight on to it, and it is of course The Big Lebowski, 1998. I was very late in The Big Lebowski, very late. In fact, I think it was about 2011 I first seen this. Could be about 2011, maybe 12. I was very late in seeing this. It was a friend of mine that actually had. In fact, he said he was late in seeing it. He's seen it only a few years prior to this. I said he was like lying in his bedroom one night drunk or something. This film came on Sky. Had no clue what it was, and obviously ended up loving that he went and bought the film. Now that's very rare for him because he never buys movies. Very rarely does he ever go out and buy a movie. So he showed me it. I had to be honest with you, the first time I watched it, I didn't like it. I didn't understand it. I didn't think see what the big huff and fuss was about really. I didn't. I watched it again. So watched it again. I went. Oh. Watched it again and went. I see what this is. Eventually, because Big Lebowski, it depends. For me, it was very different. I don't know how. Maybe for you, did you find it the first time? Did you really enjoy it the first time around, or did it take a couple of times? It did take me maybe 3 or 4 times to really start to love it. I mean, even if I was to watch it, I mean, I've not watched it in the last year, which is unusual for me because it was a point where the whole of 2013, well, not the whole of 2013, I was kind of watching it every week or so. Do you know what I mean? But there was a point where I was noticing things that, that wow, and the more I watched it, there was wee little movements and jokes and stuff like that were kind of hidden, but you might have been watching one character say a line because your eyes are on him, but if you look at another character, you see their facial reaction or expressions, and that gets it even funnier. And it was things like that I was noticing that I've just never really noticed before, and the more I watched it, the more I loved it. I have not watched it since I moved here. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I moved to this house, I have not watched it once, and that's well over a year ago. I'd say a year and a bit, a year and 4 months. So no, I've not actually had a chance to actually watch it here. I will get around to watching it, but I just felt that this is a movie that I really love, and it's definitely one of my favourite movies now on my list. And I mean, for 1998, it was something I missed. I don't know why it bypassed me. I never even heard about it, and I don't know if it was one of these movies that, I don't know, maybe the cover didn't look that interesting to me. I don't even remember seeing the cover, but I think it was the toe and them looking at her toe. So I don't really know what happened there. And even if you watch it today, you forget that it's a 90s movie because it doesn't seem like a 90s movie. I mean, it's sort of. It's not sort of supposed to be set. I mean, later on, early 90s or something, but it doesn't seem like a 90s movie. It just seems like you could watch it today. It was made yesterday. I don't know if that's a Blu-ray effect got something to do with that. In fact, it's in HD format type thing. I don't know. Definitely, it doesn't seem like one that you would. Because if you watch the 90s movies, right, how can I put this? There was some kind of cheese format in the 90s. I always felt that the 80s movies were better than the 90s, even though the 80s were cheesy. Do you know what I mean? Like, there was some cheese stuff in there, but there was a lot of really great 80s movies than there was 90s movies, I felt. The only other one I can think of that I really was top notch on that list would have been Jurassic Park. There was always a lot of good comedies that we still live today that I liked, obviously. Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, Ace Ventura, things like that kind of thing. Happy Gilmore, these kind of. But then there's a lot of, how should I put it? I mean, I like, for an example, I'll give you an example. I like Twister, right? Not a lot of people like that movie. I mean, the reason I like it because I seen it when it was my 6th birthday, or when it was my 10th birthday actually. Sorry, it would be my 10th, my 6th birthday, my 10th birthday, and it was held in a cinema near me, and they closed the whole cinema off and just had us family in it, and they hired, it was sort of kind of hired hall, and just to see this one film, so it was just us and the whole family in this, nobody else, which I felt was really, really cool, really kind of special. You get your whole family in this one room and there's nobody else that's sitting there. And we saw Twister. Now at the very end of Twister, if you rewatch it today, I've watched it many times since then, and it was just this kind of like Yahoo type thing, this kind of cheese at fest at the end where they've successfully completed their mission and it's all Yahoo, and this music will tune in, Yahoo, that kind of thing, but there was a lot of that in the 90s movies, you know what I mean? Like, something would happen and it would be like this, Yahoo, right? But, for example, this doesn't seem like a 90s movie, Big Lebowski. It just doesn't give you that 90s vibe. I mean, I can watch a lot of films, and you can see, if you get what I mean. It's hard to explain. There was a lot of kind of 90s vibe. Anyway, back to the Big Lebowski. I don't know where I'm going with this, but Big Lebowski, Jeff Bridges, the Coen brothers. In fact, this movie introduced me to the Coen brothers. I hadn't seen a Coen brothers movie before I'd seen this. And Jeff Bridges, what a guy. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I hadn't really seen a Jeff Bridges movie until I'd seen this. And once I'd seen this, that was me. In fact, I'll tell a lie, Tron, I'd seen Tron. So I kind of knew who he was. John Goodman, another good character. Of course, I obviously, before then, knew him as Fred Flintstone, like a lot of people. I've known him from some other bad movies that he's did, the Blues Brothers 2000, and I'll not go on about that too much. And then there's a text message coming through. And so, definitely, it was really, really, I mean, Julianne Moore, even Julianne Moore, do you know what I mean? I'm not really a big fan of her. She's okay. I like her. I watched a movie with her in. She's really quite good. But I really noticed how pretty she really was in that movie. So one certain scene where she's sort of in this kind of golden, it's like a dream sequence of the dude, and she's in this kind of golden outfit, and she's got this staff. That's all I'll say. If you haven't seen the movie, you can watch that and you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, definitely. I mean, just chilled out, laid back. I mean, sit back, watch this movie with a beer. Honestly, have a few people around, sit back, watch that movie, chill out with a beer, watch The Big Lebowski. Get a few friends around if you haven't seen it. Get that on, and I'll be surprised. I'm definitely love that movie. It's just the humour in it is sort of dry, but it's sort of there. It's not slapstick like the 90s. Some of the 90s movies was like Hot Shots and Naked Gun. It was nothing like that. So it's very kind of, very sort of dry sense of humour. Now after that, I took the opportunity to see Raising Arizona, Fargo, Barton Fink, and a few other ones. But I haven't seen. There's a new one that they're bringing out, which I wouldn't mind saying about that. Cut out again. But that's all I can really say on the film, guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'm sorry this video hasn't been. It kind of cut out, so I had to kind of sort of fix the problem. Just subscribe for more, guys. I'll be doing more of the movie madness. If there's a film that you would like me to talk about, please leave it in the comments below. I will get back to you, and I will get to you at some point. Even if it's not the next video, I will get back to you. Definitely subscribe for more and stay tuned. Go get a chance. If you haven't seen the Big Lebowski, get a hold of it somehow. I don't care how you get a hold of it, but get a hold of it, watch it, enjoy it, give me your thoughts and feelings on it. You can always message me down below, even if it's you've come across this video and hasn't been released over a year or so ago, and you've just said, "Oh, I've just seen the Big Lebowski this year," anything like that, or any film that you've came across on the Movie Madness series that I've done so far. So anyway, guys, take care, have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.